Hi, nice to meet you. My name's Katie. What's your name?
I'm Cari, nice to meet you.
Cari, glad to have you here. So here, as you probably know since you're here, we're going to be doing an intake and deciding whether you will be appropriate for getting into an anxiety and stress management group. So before we get started, I just wanted to let you know about our confidentiality statement, which just means that any information you share with me today, I won't be sharing with anyone else unless you give your permission for me to do so, or unless you are in danger of hurting yourself or others. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So first off, could you give me your full name, please?
Cari Lynn Landrian,
Okay, great. And what is your date of birth?
July 25th, 1989.
Okay. And how about your place of birth?
Here in Wichita.
Okay, wonderful. So you're kind of familiar with the area and some of the services that are around?
Yeah.
That's good. That's good. What is your marital status?
I'm single.
Okay. And so do you have anyone else in the home with you, or are you living by yourself?
I live with my son, he's 2, and
Okay.
then my sister is staying with me for a little bit with her 3 children.
Okay, wonderful. And so are all of your basic needs being fulfilled, such as having running water and availability of shelter? I mean, it sounds like you have an established home, and food.
Yeah.
Okay, great. And so for coming here today to meet with us, did you have a referral, or what was your way of contacting us?
A referral through a friend.
Okay, good. Glad to know that the word is being spread around. So for work, do you have a job, or how do you support yourself?
I work at V. Christie, the CNA.
Wonderful. So now to talk a little bit more about kind of things related to anxiety or stress for our group that we're having. Do you have anyone that you usually go to support for when you're feeling stressed or anxious?
I don't really.
So no natural support system of someone that you usually talk to?
I mean, I have my family and they're always there for me, but sometimes I don't like to talk about what's going on.
That's understandable. So when you are feeling stressed or anxious, what do you usually do to kind of try to calm yourself or relax?
I usually just try to take a step back and think about things and just kind of do my own thing for a little bit, go for a run or watch a movie or just try not to think about everything that's going on.
Yeah, that can help a lot. So do you find that's usually pretty helpful?
Yeah, but it doesn't necessarily solve the problem at hand.
So what would you view as some of your strengths? This can be for either in managing your stress and anxiety or for other things.
I feel I'm pretty optimistic. Try to be optimistic about all of my situations, although sometimes they're so overwhelming. It's just hard to keep that.
Yeah. So would you be interested in learning any new techniques for helping with dealing with stress and anxiety in your day-to-day life?
Yeah. I think more information is always helpful.
Yeah. So one thing that we are looking to possibly do in our group is kind of establish some of those techniques and new methods for calming yourself and for managing anxiety and stress. So, so one last question. What would you want to see as kind of an end result for seeking help with this group?
I'd like to just be stable, be more comfortable with everything that's going on, and not to get too worked up and overwhelmed. I don't want to be depressed and too stressed about everything. Just want to be level.
Yeah, comfortable. That's a great end goal. All right, well, thank you so much for coming in today. We're just going to review some of the information and we will get back with you probably sometime early next week.
Okay, thanks, Katie. Nice meeting you.
You too. Thank you.
Hi there, my name's Cari. How are you?
Good. I'm Katie. Nice to meet you.
How are you doing today?
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so I just want to start out today just letting you know that anything that we talk about in our group will not be discussed with anybody else. Okay?
All right.
All right. Unless you are in danger of yourself or others.
Okay.
Okay, awesome. Could you give me your full name?
It's Catherine Marie Fleming.
Okay. And your date of birth?
10/3/1989.
And your place of birth?
Newton, Kansas.
In Kansas. Okay, but not too far. All right, and your marriage status?
Single, engaged.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you.
And who were you referred to?
I was referred here by my general counselor. I began seeing someone just for working on a few other issues, and they suggested coming here to start dealing with some of my anxiety and stress levels.
Okay, good. That's awesome. Glad to hear that. Hopefully we can help you. And who do you live with?
I live with my fiance.
Everybody else know?
No, just us.
That's all right. That's awesome. So I'm guessing you don't have any children?
No, we don't have any kids.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Are all of your basic needs been filled? Running water, and electricity, such like?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yes.
Good. That's awesome. And what do you do for work, or how do you support yourself?
I work with an agency where I work with kids in the school setting to help them manage some of their behavioral problems. So
Oh, but that's really interesting.
it is very different every day.
Take a special person to work with kids.
Lots of patience, that's for sure.
All right. So about your stress, could you give me some of the symptoms that you experience?
A lot of times I'll find myself where it's like I just can't stop focusing on one little thing that is bothering me, like worrying about maybe something I'm gonna do the next day, and I realize like I can't stop stressing about it, and sometimes I have trouble sleeping, and at other times like I'll find I'm really irritable because I've been stressing so much.
Okay. All right. That makes sense. Have you ever experienced any suicidal thoughts of hurting yourself?
No.
Yeah. Okay. Very good. What do you do when you get stressed out? How do you help yourself relax?
A lot of times I try to step out of the situation, like if I'm at home, just like get out, maybe go for a walk or something. But if it's a situation I can't get out of, like if I'm at work or like driving or like somewhere where I can't just change my environment, I'll try like deep breathing or just trying to like focus on something else really intensely and try and move on to something else.
Understand. Good. And what do you believe your strengths are?
Well, I think that I'm very hardworking and I know myself pretty well. So I've been trying to like work through this a lot on my own, and that's been going okay. And I think that that's a strength, but I could definitely, I think I could gain some insight working with other people and learning new techniques that might work better for me than what I'm doing now.
Good. That's what our group is for. And what do you think is your end goal with this group?
Ultimately, I would like to be a little more free from my brain and not have these anxious and worrying and stressful thoughts kind of control my life so much. I'd like to be able to be more in charge than those thoughts are.
Okay. Well, that sounds great. We've got all the information. We'll review it and we'll get back to you soon, okay?
Okay,
All right. It's nice meeting you.
thank you.